Now we're going to do a very simple yoga posture. It just involves standing. You can do it sitting in a chair, but it's how we stand. I'm going to realign your posture so it's ideal and realign your energy centers so that your energy and your vitality flows. I will combine it with a deep yogic breathing technique that will bring you into a deep connection with your truth, with yourself. So let's begin. Have your feet comfortably apart, and you need to look at a point just in front of you that isn't moving and focus on that point as you come up on your toes and get your balance. You may need to pull your lower stomach muscles in just to hold that balance. Reaching up, pulling your shoulders up, pulling your ribs up out of your hips, and just hold that for a moment. We're strengthening ankles and working balance receptors. And then lower your heels. Bring your arms and shoulders down without collapsing through your torso. So I have just realigned your whole posture. You'll feel slightly different, but you'll feel very tall, confident. Now, if you've locked your knees, just loosen them off. If your chin's forward, tuck it back. But just close your eyes and stand in the power of Tadasana, the mountain. A nice wide base. A mountain is grounded in the energy of the earth. But also there's an energy that spirals up a mountain, lifting that mountain up above the clouds, into the sunshine, up to the highest. And this energy is like the energy that spirals up through your chakra system, lifting you up into the highest expression of who you are. So feel the strength of the mountain. Know that when you get to the top of a mountain, you are blessed with a beautiful view. You see things differently and you can see in all directions. You're up above the clouds of fear and doubt and worry, up in the clear blue sky, up in the sunshine, up in the light. Now very gently rocking forward and backward, just becoming aware of a point under the ball of your foot, right in the center that connects you. And we're going to just move around this anchor point, this connection. So start circling. And what I'm doing here is energy follows thought. So whatever we think of all the time, whatever we worry about, our energy goes out. And what I'm doing here is I'm just gathering all that energy back in. So let's go back the other way. And I'm bringing it back into your central core to recharge you and bring you back to a feeling of being centered in yourself. Now come to rest lightly balanced, evenly balanced over both the left and the right foot. Now I'm going to introduce some deep yogic breathing, but first of all, I want to free up the stress response that happens in especially our upper body that prevents us from breathing fully and deeply. So as you breathe in, I want you to imagine you're breathing into the top of your shoulders. Then as you breathe out, feel your shoulders relax down away from your ears. Nice and slowly, breathe in again. Breathe into your shoulders and feel like you're allowing your head and neck just to float up out of your shoulders. Now imagine you're breathing from the center of your chest out across your upper back. Feel it open and expand. As you breathe out, you feel your shoulder blades coming right down the ribs. Again, expanding through the upper back and allowing those shoulder blades to come back down to where they're meant to live. Lovely. Now imagine that you're breathing up under your ribs. And as you breathe out, you're releasing any tension that's wrapped around the ribs, wrapped around the solar plexus, kidney area of the body. So breathe up under your arms and just let that tension go. Let's do that one again, because this is where people store tension. That's it, let it go. Now I want you to breathe into your sternum, your breastbone. And imagine you're taking the breath deeper into the chest, between the sternum and the spine. And as you breathe, you're gently opening a space between the sternum and the spine. And it's a feeling like a beautiful flower bud is opening up into full blossom. So it's a very natural opening. It's not forced. If you've been very stressed, it'll be quite contracted in here, so take your time. And now start to move down your sternum, down your breastbone, feeling like you're just coaxing a channel to open deep inside of you. Just accept any tension that you find and just gently breathe through it. If you feel lightheaded or dizzy doing this at all, please sit down. And now place your hands just on the top of your tummy. And we're taking the breath all the way down. Through that channel. Now as you breathe in, breathe into your hands. Feel your tummy fill with air. As you breathe out, pull your hands back towards your spine, releasing the air. And just breathe in again when you're ready. Finding your own natural rhythm, your own depth. Breathing in a way that is comfortable for you. Now with your mind, I want you to gently focus on the breath. Notice how your mind is clearing as you take the breath deeper, and there's more space in your mind as you slow it down. But keep a gentle focus on the breath, and it will take you into a quiet place inside of you. This is a place of stillness within. And when life gets too busy, often we lose our awareness of our connection to this place within. And when we remember and re-establish this connection, we come to an awareness of a strength, a calm, a clarity, infinite wisdom that's to be found here. So this is connecting with your truth, with your true self. Notice how you feel. Notice how you have changed your whole state of being. And now I'm going to invite you to open your eyes and come back into the room. But do so keeping that connection, keeping that awareness of that deep stillness within you, that inner peace. And you will probably notice that you feel different. Calm, clear, strong. Able to deal with anything that life throws your way. And if you practice this technique in a nice calm environment, you will get so that you can change your state of being within a few breaths. So we practice when it's nice and calm and peaceful, so that it's there for us when times are more challenging or stressful. So I have a mental cue. Whenever I notice I am getting overwhelmed, stressed, or the fears and doubts are creeping in my mind I hear, Teresa, breathe. And that's my cue. Take the breath down into my belly. And it only takes me a couple of breaths to come back to feeling centered in my core, strong and clear. Namaste.